So let me get this straight, Bobby Ramos. Now you're saying nobody talked about your kids. I made you think that. Really? So you've been going around telling everybody people were talking about your kids and your grandkid. But now you're changing it to nobody did. I just told you they were. Really, Bobby Ramos? You know, what is your fucking gig? Vern, I never stalked you. I never trolled you. I never did anything to you. Okay? Never. 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 I have done nothing since you have come back except go over there and say to you, okay, bygones be bygones, blah, blah, blah. And yet you want to insist that you went through something so horrible from me. Yet here you are in this community, which you didn't even know about. You didn't even know about until you stalked people. You did. You did. You did. And you know you did. Bobby Ramos, you know he did. You know I didn't get you going thinking people fucking talked about your kid and this and that. How can you sit there and fucking lie and exploit your own deceased loved ones like that? Literally, you are. You are. And I don't even understand it. You go, all she's got now is Tanger and Night Owl. Tanger and Night Owl are worth 1,000 U's, Bobby Ramos. Seriously. You should be ashamed of yourself going around making up lies for sympathy. Because Tanger and Night Owl and anybody else that you had blocked did nothing to you. And yet you still don't have the fucking decency to act like a normal human being. I mean, you're sitting over there with people that treated you like shit, that you blocked in this room, that blocked you from their channel, but as long as you're against me, they'll like you. Those are what you think are friends? As long as you don't like me, they'll like you. And I have no intention of going through what I went through with a bunch of inciting freaks. Okay? Izzy, I never threatened to kill you. I never called you a racist. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Okay? Tiffany, I didn't do anything to you. Now Bobby wants to jump on this train. You know, why, Vern, do you feel it necessary to have anybody from my channel have to be in yours? What'd you do? Clone me, go around to a couple of places saying some shit like you were doing before? I am so sick of these fucking weirdos, man. I saw Mr. Tim in there, and I saw somebody say, I think it was WhatsApp, say, I'll have to get Prudently over here. She's another cool one that left her channel. If this has nothing to do with me personally, why is it necessary for anybody who was on my channel? Vern, where's all your supporters that you had before? You know, I mean, I see them there, you know, UFO bro, Jax, Tim, Q, Gyro, and that was who you had. What's the problem? Why did you need to think it necessary to go to Chosen One's channel, Debbie's, Jules, Net's, anybody's channel? Why did you feel it necessary? Swear on your children's life, Aaron, that you knew anything about Chosen One before the day I came on your channel and thought that he sounded like your friend Tim. You won't even acknowledge that, because the bottom line is, Vern, you didn't. You didn't. I'm not gonna allow you and those fucking hate inciting pieces of crap that you've managed to, I don't know, fucking brainwash. I don't know if you brainwashed them. I think they actually know what they're doing. They just get off on it. They enjoyed watching what you did. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. You got Rob, Shill, Vlad, Muscovy Militia, Hammer of Hate, account terminated, um, DDP in there, who you used to accuse of, you know, setting you up for this and setting you up for that. And now suddenly you're all good with it. Vlad, Rob, DDP. You want to talk about Maddie and her enablers? Have you moved off your wife's porch yet? I mean, have you finally given that woman a break and gotten your life? I mean, seriously, DDP? Rob, Vlad, Sergeant Shell, account terminated, Muscovy Militia, whatever the fuck. Um, Vern, Vern, stop it. Stop it. You say that police, the YouTube, whatever, that they're watching what you do. I am not going to allow you to do to me again what you did. It's not happening. Okay. Dude, I'm not offended because they're over there. Okay. Dude, no. It's because you're a fucking liar. Okay. There's no defending Bobby because I already had defended Bobby and now she's lying. Okay. She's lying. But now that she doesn't like me, now people will, defend her against me. Oh, I'm allowed to come in there and defend myself. Evidently not. I mean, I'm blocked. You're the one who's not going to get away with this again. You've done it before and gotten in trouble for it before, and you're going to get in trouble again. Why, buddy? You were being stalked, remember? Why would you be back here if you were being stalked, buddy? Remember? Don't you remember? That's what you told everybody, buddy. You were being stalked and trolled. Why would you be back in this community, buddy? Huh? Because you're a fucking stalker and a troller. Too late. You already allowed it on your channel. Come on, buddy. Tell me, when was I running a healthcare fraud? Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Well, you're not on the side of right. I want to know where you get off acting like what you did to me was okay. No, it doesn't. It goes to show that you are not better. You're not better. You came after me out of nowhere, buddy. Dude, I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking about again. I really don't. But I'm going to find out how to get you fucking. You got to get yourself some help again. I'm not dealing with this again with you. You're a fucking weirdo. You did stuff. You did. I give a fuck because you're not going to start again with me. I put up with this shit for too fucking long. A lot of people did. You are a nut being supported by nuts. Except for me. Except you'll sit there and pretend that you did nothing to me. And you did. And you know it. And you did it to Jax. And you did it to Alex. And you did it to Tim. You did it to a lot of people. You are not. Answer the question, Vern. If you were being stalked by me, then why the fuck are you in this fucking community? Except Random wasn't articulate enough to articulate what I exactly did to her. It was okay that, Bobby Ramos blocked her in here. It's okay that Bobby Ramos blocked Tanger and Night Owl and Stephanie Dawson. For what fucking reason? In some way. What? Once again, what did you do? Clone me again? Go around to people saying some shit behind my back or some shit? Really, Vern? Fess up what you fucking did. You nut. Come on. Come on, Vern. Come on, Vern. Tell me why you had my name and address and information running across the bottom of your screen telling people I was running a healthcare fraud. I'm still waiting. Vern, tell me, when was I faking cancer and you felt it necessary to run my full name and tell people to report me for healthcare fraud? Come on, come on. You do know that I never called you pear-shaped, right, Vern? 22 people in here. What are you waiting for? Come on, Vern. I don't think cancer is funny. What made you think it was cool to run wither away and die bitch videos? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I'm just that stranger that you didn't even know that you got pissed or for no reason at. Come on, buddy. Make some sense for a change. Nobody's trolling you, you freak. Nobody is. If you were so fucking stalked and trolled by me, why the fuck are you in this community? You didn't even know who Tom Reed was. Come on, buddy. Why won't you admit what you did? Remember, you smashed every fucking bit of electronic devices that Tim and Alex gave you because you were sure they planted shit in it, huh? Come on, buddy. Remember how you were having fucking UFO man's videos removed because he thought you were like a cool dude and made you a manager of his fucking channel and administrator of his channel? And what were you doing to him, huh? Having his videos removed, right? And yet he's still there, he's still your friend, and yet you seem to think that what you did to me is you're getting away with that. You're not. I don't know. Do you like cheese sandwiches and jail food? Because I am certainly not allowing this again. How about when I was a black Russian spy? How about that one? How about, come on, come on. Bobby Raymond wants to sit there and act like she doesn't know what the fuck went on. So does I Heart Pink. So does Tiffany. I mean, if you want, Vern, I can replay Tiffany saying exactly what you were doing to me, if you'd like. Would you like that? I mean, I'm not ignoring what you fucking did, buddy, because you're not stopping. You're still doing it. You're still doing it. You won't stop. I don't know. How's three hots and a cot sound to you? Because I'm not fucking dealing with this shit again from a bunch of fucking whack jobs. It ain't happening. No, you need to address what you fucking did, buddy. Apparently, those people who fucking locked you up the first time didn't know how much of a fucking lunatic you were. When are you gonna start paying some child support, huh? For your kid? Ever? Ever? Hmm? They gonna take a big hunk of it out of the your inheritance? Not as well as you think, because I'm not dealing with it. Oh, boo-hoo! I had cancer, and you fucking sat there and acting like it was nothing. Ah, you're gross. I mean, really. You think it's bizarre? I don't even fucking know you, dude. And you have been on my case. I mean, do you honestly think you're being away with this? You're not. I went through enough of this for too many years. It's not going on. Dude, I really hope you like the place you just got out of because you're going to end up back there. You shouldn't have allowed all these people in there talking smack about it. He is. He definitely is. Current affairs. He definitely is. And I'm not allowing this to go on because he's just going to slide down that slope again. And this is just sickness. He does need locked up in a mental home. He fucking does. They should have kept him there longer, and he shouldn't have access to the internet. He should not have access to the internet. There's something fucking wrong with this guy. Way more than. No, I'm calling his fucking authorities. I'm not going through this again. I wouldn't even be going through anything I go through right now if it wasn't for his aggressive stalking. He didn't even know who the chosen one was or the community or anything. He just started infiltrating and cloning everyone and cloning me and writing fucking email after email after email to people. I don't know who the fuck this guy thinks he is, but well, I do know that he thinks he's some kind of god and alien and Jesus and this and that and this and that. But I'm not gonna sit there and watch some fucking people who just love to watch this break down. They love it, but they don't realize they're not the ones on the receiving end of the stick. A lot of people went through a lot of shit because of this fucking weirdo. He swatted Tom Reed. He did. Nobody else. He did. He's a fucking nut. Nut. I mean, are people that desperate to see me continuously attacked? Since the very moment of coming home from the results of a cancer biopsy. Because this fucking freak of nature, this freak of fucking nature is so out of touch with reality. So out of touch with reality. And none of them ask him, oh, when you get your inheritance, because he was talking about his inheritance and his inheritance tax, shouldn't he be paying some child support out of that? I mean, what happened to stand up men? He had Secular on there. Secular was talking about tasing his own child. Tasing his own child. And not one of them batted an eye. Not one of them batted an eye. Not one of them. They thought that was normal, I guess. Tasing their kid, wanting to tase his autistic daughter that he never gets to see that much, very rarely. And there's another fucking guy. When was the last time, if ever, he paid any child support? It's a loser. It's a loser. I guess you and he fell out, current affairs, huh? I mean, I do remember you didn't talk very kindly to me, and I mean, you did call me a whore, and I'm not a whore. I've never been a whore. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't hold grudges or anything, but you see that I'm not anything that this person might have led people to believe. And that's what really kills me the most, is that there's like 3 people at least. Thank you. I appreciate that, current affairs. There's 3 people at least that have actually literally been, institutionalized, that during this time of me having cancer took part in an aggressive role, saying like I'm mentally ill, I was faking cancer, I had Munchausen's, blah blah blah. None of that is true. And it's coming from people who were actually literally clinically diagnosed mentally ill. Tom Reed, Vern, and Jules. And even before I had cancer, this guy, I think about it, if I was stalking him, current affairs, right? If I was stalking him, why would he be back in this community? He never even heard of this community, the Chosen One community. He never, ever had heard of it. Yeah, he does. He never had heard of it. until me, and I was just innocent. I didn't even know anything about too much of YouTube or anything. I just came across this channel, and then UFO Man was talking one night, and I said, "Oh, you sound like Tom Reed." They're like, "Who's that?" I said, "Oh, it's this channel I go to." Vern did not know anything about that community until I mentioned it. And then he decided it was his job to fucking pretend he was being stalked and trolled and everything else. You could clearly see by the amount of people that, way back when even used to be in his live streams, he'd have like two or three in there. He was never being stalked or trolled. Never. By anyone. I don't know who these people are he talks about. The Jam Gang, this person, that person. He was never, ever being trolled by any of them. I've never even, troll people. I don't even fucking, I'm a normal fucking human being. I don't have the time to troll some fucking weirdo. And yet he still sits there and acts like something happened to him. Nothing happened to him. He had psychosis. Psychosis. He's delusional. He's a freak. A freak. What happened between you and he, if you don't mind me asking, current affairs? He literally thinks that I'm going to let this go on again. I mean, I don't know this guy. If I was ever fucking trolling him, there's no way he'd be back in this community or ever in it in the first place. Somebody who is being trolled by somebody does not make themselves readily available in that community at all times to all their friends and shit. Guy's crazy, man. He's fucking nuts. He used to sit there and spit at his fucking monitor, his camera, his computer, and punch it and this and that and scream about me and call me the C word and I'm this and I'm that. And then he would chant and chant and chant for me to get cancer. And oh, wow. Oh, by the fate, fate had it. I did get cancer. And this motherfucker starts running 72-hour live streams with my face photoshopped to look dead, called Wither Away and Die, Bitch live streams. And in his mind, he still thinks I did something to him. I mean, he was writing emails to, channels I was on. He was cloning me. I mean, luck had it for him that at that time they stopped doing the thing where people could click on the avatar in live streams. Exactly, current affair, because I've fucking had it. He literally was running my name and address and telling people to report me for healthcare fraud. I was LARPing a hospital. I was faking a hospital, he said. Faking chemotherapy. Faking chemotherapy. He was saying, look at the bag. The bag says it's born on this date. She's lying. That's fake chemotherapy. And these douchebags. Yeah. Oh yeah, he said he was gonna come cut my fucking head off. I mean, and these douchebags were running with that, running with it, because he had no qualms with doing the same thing to anybody else. That, I mean, but in the meantime, here's, Alex and Jax were there visiting, when they did the washout club there, the investigation. This motherfucker starts this whole bullshit between the two of them. Alex starts drinking again. Turns out his whole problem with everything was he was thinking Alex was not going to give him money anymore. Alex wasn't going to give him money anymore. So he gets this fucking guy drinking. Alex changed, absolutely changed. He was getting Tim's videos in the middle of, broadcasting, taken down. Taken down. Tim would have a shitload of people in his live stream, UFO man doing something really interesting, and this motherfucker would get him taken down. He had Tom Reed swatted, in my opinion, because he was saying they were domestic terrorists. He was a domestic terrorist. And they were all defending and supporting, a healthcare fraud, Russian spy that was running a fraudulent. I mean, yeah, he's supported by people like Tiffany and Izzy and Aaron. Those are people who come from a community of suicide trolls and trollers. Those are trollers or whatever you know what I mean? They're bad people. They're bad people. But this motherfucker had me cloned everywhere. 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 Had me cloned everywhere. And he thinks he's going to sit there in his live streams now and still keep talking shit about me. I mean, I just don't understand. How is it he's not paying any child support? How is that not a deadbeat dad? Isn't there laws against that? Isn't he supposed to be paying child support, or did he give up his rights to his kid and is still pissed that some other man was able to provide for his child, unlike himself? Nobody went in his house and robbed his fucking house. Nobody went in and planted stuff in his fucking attic. Nobody planted stuff. This motherfucker had the whole, I mean, how much did that whole street have to pay because this fucker fucked with everybody's cable and electricity? Isn't that a felony? Isn't that a felony? Like, why was he only in jail for 51 days? 51 fucking peaceful days. No, they shouldn't have. And they sure as shit shouldn't have released him with fucking, you know, with internet access. I saw that he had like unmodded you and then modded you and then unmodded you and modded you. Here's the thing. Do you know who Sergeant Shill is? Rob. Do you know who that is? Current affairs. Yeah, he does. What he did to me was disgusting. And I don't know how many other people. Well, that's who DDP is. That's the one that he used to fucking yell and scream was behind this and behind that. And that's another nut. I mean, he changed his whole persona to act like he was from Detroit, but he lives in Florida and is focusing on this Maddie and her neighbor. These people are nuts. Bobby Ramos. Now she says nobody said anything about her kids. I gassed her up and made her think people did. It was awful. It was awful. And that's the only reason why I still go through the bullshit that I go through. Is because this complete stranger went into a schizophrenic paranoid psychosis and slipped deeper and deeper into it. And the same people, some of the same people that antagonized it then are antagonizing it now. He must have put something in your ear, though, to make you think that I was this horrible person because I had never even heard of you and you didn't seem to like me too much. I mean, so he must still, in his mind, not have come to terms with the fact that I didn't do anything to him. Yeah, but what if he stops taking it? I mean, I don't even understand. Why does he have internet access? And see, that is not true. That is not true. Hand to God, that is not true. That is not true. Hi, young Byron. I mean, I've sat here and waited for him to just stop allowing all this derogatory talk on his live streams, and he doesn't about me. He lets it just go on and on and on. And they're just trying to incite his hatred towards me. And it was a very scary time. Cancer is scary in itself. But prior to the cancer, he was already doing this crazy shit to everyone. That's why his neighbors finally ended up calling him. That's what happened, you know. His neighbors were like, this guy is nuts. He's out of his mind. I seriously don't think 51 days is going to help a lifetime of being a nut. Hi, Night Owl. And I'm willing to bet he's been a nut for his life. Because the shit he was talking about was like as if he's God, he's from space, he's, you know, then people were trying to get it, and people owed him millions of dollars, and I was basically the head fucking troll. I don't even. I'm just like getting so annoyed at having to sit there and see why is he going, why does he want every single person that came in my live streams to go in his? Why is that such a, you know, like a accomplishment for him? I don't know if you remember that live stream after that day with you and me up on the panel and Lemon. If he wanted a drama-free live stream, I mean, that live stream was so derogatory about me and Bobby Ramos. And yet, she's in there now, like, as if I did something to her. Nobody here did anything to Bobby Ramos from this channel. Nobody. We loved Bobby. Only the people who want to hate on me. And that's because he took such an aggressive time and made such an aggressive campaign. I mean, to be consistently emailing Tom Reed and telling him lies and shit. And Tom Reed bought right into it because he's just as big a fucking nut, if you ask me. Everything he talks about. Can you see current affairs right now? I don't even understand why Bobby Ramos would do that. Oh, okay. I mean, to block you guys. And then earlier, Bobby Ramos is in there going, all she has now is Tanger and Night Owl. Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, like Bobby, what did Tanger and Night Owl do to you? Like, seriously. Vern, if I was like stalking you so badly, why would you be in the community that I'm part of? Or at least was until Vern decided to make it his mission in life to go around and clone me and say the most vile shit to people. I'm certain that he cloned the majority of the people in this community and created so much crap. Him and that Sergeant Shill, DDP. And I mean, my God, dude. Leave me alone. Stop. Bobby, if you don't like, you know, right. I mean, even when I went into Vern's prior, yeah, he does it himself. He's doing it himself. I watched it one night. He fucking, I had seen this Paragam, whatever, UFO portal, something like that. And it turned out it was him. He said he had over 39 accounts and he would cut and paste what people said. And when he would go into live streams, if a person wasn't there, then that's who he would go in as. He was trolling everybody. And it doesn't matter how many times. I know, right? I mean, I'm still waiting for him to admit that I didn't do anything to him. I mean, is he ever going to fucking admit? Is Bobby Ramos or a random person or I Heart Pink ever going to explain exactly what we did to them? Or I did to them anyway? I mean, I don't understand it. No, there was never any flirtation. There was never any flirtation thing with me and Vern. Never. He doesn't even know what he's talking about over there, man. He literally got so fucking pissed that me and Alex were talking. He literally he would hate anybody to be happy. All I know is I'm not gonna go again living in fear of this fucking nut. Like, I don't even know this fucking guy. When he used to be saying shit like he was gonna come cut the head off the beast and shit, that's out of line. For him to think I had any interest. Hi, Cassidy. That's what I think too. Current affairs keeps talking about some weird shit. Sorry, my bad. I kicked myself out. Thank you, current affairs. Burn, Cassidy. Burn is the topic because Bobby Ramos was in there saying that nobody even said stuff about her kid and her grandkid. It was me getting her all gassed up and thinking that, no, I didn't. I mean, I don't even know what I did to Bobby or what anybody did here to Bobby. But I do know that she's partaking in a channel where I know that sounds like it's like so repetitive, but nobody here did anything to Bobby. We didn't do anything to her. We didn't do anything to Sharon. We did not do anything to Sharon. We didn't do anything to Traveler Girl Angie. We didn't do anything to Vern. Nobody did. But these people, they love to watch this guy. They're dying for him to start losing it and spitting at his camera. Right now, Cassidy. Right. And every time, like, I won't even be on YouTube, like, all day, you know, like, talking or making a video or anything. But sometimes I'll watch and I'll be in shock. I'll be like, what the fuck, man? Like, why is Bobby Ramos telling people nobody, nobody did anything to her kid or her deceased relatives? I made her think that. Like what? Why would I do that? And even when Luna came in and said that I did nothing wrong, I did what any friend would do and immediately defend a friend, yeah, Bobby's not in here. Oh, she's blocked you too, Cassidy? Yeah, she doesn't come in here, but, I can see her when she's in other, and under account that I've spoken in, so it's not like it's some hidden account. I've spoken in it because sometimes that's the only way I can be seen. And there's never, ever a legit answer from her. If I'd have known that this was going to happen by defending her, I never would have. I never would have. I would have just said, you're on your own. Hindsight is 2020. Like, there's some, like, really crazy fucking people, man. She has no problem. Like, even I heard people go, well, I'm not going to go into what was done to me. But people know. Well, no. Really? So she blocked you too, Cassidy? Why? See, that's where you can clearly tell somebody has some mental problems. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. Bobby, you didn't act this fucking weird till you started taking some new fucking meds or something. That's what you said. Hi, Kim G. Yeah, she likes the idea that we don't see her remark. Absolutely, Night Owl. Absolutely. She sits there talking about people and doesn't want them to see what she's saying. Why? Why? Okay, I gotta know who he's talking about here. Now he thinks people are government agents again. You know, he laughs and giggles about that shit, but no, nothing, Cassidy. Right. And you put up with that. And that's so fucked up, man. Because you didn't do anything to her. Neither did I. But she's going around going, SD, so the government want him to work for them. Sure they do. Sure they do. You guys are just as baffled as I am. Bobby Ramos, why don't you have the decency to explain to these kind people why you are deriving some kind of pleasure of going places while having them blocked, acting like they're beneath you and you don't even want to see what they have to say, but you're still talking of them? Why, Bobby? What's your point? Remember, you're big bad Bobby Ramos. Would you mind telling us what your point is? Now, from what I remember was Cassidy was a nice person. You always, Bobby Ramos had my back. You and Night Owl and Cancer. Everybody was good here. Everybody was good. What made you decide, Bobby, to not only leave the channel, which you can do, but to lie about the way things happened? You lie. You're a liar. You're a liar. Right, and going everywhere that she sees you and Tanger and everybody else she has blocked, and sitting there knowing that it's malicious. She's doing it maliciously because she knows that the people here actually have feelings. Like, we don't sit there and, you know, say horrible, rotten things. Like, what's your point, Bobby Ramos? And you know, I don't catch her everywhere where she is, you know. I saw her say good things about Cassidy, um, but I'm surprised that she has her blocked. Like, why would she have Cassidy blocked? I can't even understand. I can't comprehend. Tonight she was in there, you know. So like by the, and I think the channel owners should be a little more aware if that's going on. A lot of them, though, they're not like using StreamYard, so it's not like, you know, they can pin the comments. I don't know if they can pin the comments, but it's not like they can pin the comments. And this woman has got so many people thinking that people were talking about her deceased relatives, but now it's no, nobody was. It was that I was making her think they were. Now that's where she's at. I was making her think they were talking about her deceased relatives. That's what she said tonight with Tiffany. Tiffany was on Burns, of course, because we know that, you know, back then in April 2021, when she was saying she couldn't get over the shit that Vern had done to me and the letters he had written to Tom Reed, and, you know, how many cloned accounts he had of me. Now suddenly all that's null and void, and you did nothing wrong, Bobby. SG made you think people were talking about your kids. And she didn't say, no, they were. She didn't say that. She went right along with that. Like, as if it never happened. Thing is, though, current affairs is people can't help but have feelings, you know? And quite frankly, she hurt people's feelings. Bobby did. She hurt people's feelings. And it's fucking sad. You know? It's sad. You know, we really all had spoke on the phone. Like we spoke on the phone. We talked. We believed in her. It sucks to fucking find out that somebody goes around then and tells people lies. It sucks. You know, we can't help the fact that we're human beings with feelings. I mean, she was screaming at Tiffany on my live stream. She was screaming at Bobos, right? And the only reason why is because in actuality, current affairs, cancer was a real serious thing. It is a real serious thing. These people were literally like harassing anybody who gave to my GoFundMe. Like I said, Vern literally, I don't know if he really did it, but he had this letter that looked pretty official from the Massachusetts Attorney General, from him, you know, reporting me for healthcare fraud. I mean, during the time that I'm fighting for my life, these people think it's funny to say it was Munchausen's and I was LARPing a hospital and faking chemotherapy. And now they know this person had an actual mental breakdown. So did Jules. So did Jules. You know, so did Jules. Two people who literally were deemed mentally unstable. Me, a woman who, I'm just a normal person. I've worked since I was 15. You know, got cancer, stage 3. And then suddenly I deserved it. It was my karma. I'm the most hated person in the world. I'm running a racket. It's Munchausen syndrome. Look at like Tiffany with it. Give me my money back I gave you. Izzy. $200 I get, you know? Right, exactly, Night Owl. Defamation. Thank you. Thank you. My whole life, my integrity has been very important. You know, other people's integrity. I base my life on, you know, trying to be a decent human being. These people make me seem like there's something fucking wrong with me. And you have to admit that because you thought it too. Current affairs, right? You didn't know me and you called me a whore and all kinds of shit. And then that whole live stream was about me having sex with my dog. I don't have sex with my dog. You know, secular in there going, I think American women have sex with their dogs. I mean, like, what? You know, not all adults act like that, Cassidy. Sometimes somebody who's grown doesn't necessarily mean they're an adult. You know? I myself, I would have never taken a bet that getting cancer would make me fair game and a target. I never ever in my life would have thought I didn't lose my hair quick enough for them. And then when I was bald, anybody can be bald, and I'd be called cue ball. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just saying that he must be pretty convincing. I understand that you apologize, but what I'm saying is he must be pretty convincing in what he's saying to people. Because I can't for the life of me figure out how did he get. I understand secular, he's just a fucking troublemaker. How did he get people who I thought were normal, um, like Bobby Ramos and I Heart Pink, to be over there thinking what he did was okay? If any of them had ever gone through, they were there when Tom Reed did technical difficulties. And Izzy still keeps going on about he blocked you because no, Izzy. No, Izzy. I know exactly what happened. My story is not yours to tell. Why don't you tell us about yourself, Izzy? Because you're weird. Yeah, he really can do that. I've heard that too. He really can. He even had me a little fooled this last time into like being like, no hard feelings, Vern, blah, blah, blah. But then the next thing, he's allowing people to say, I was molested when I was a child. My daughter's a stripper and she was molested. And he's allowing all that in there. I mean, he needs to stop. Tiffany got all mad because I refer to the people in this channel as, just normal people. We're just normal people. And she's like, you think you're better than everybody. You think you're normal. Um, Actually, what I said was we, and as normal goes. I mean, um, but we've always removed any derogatory comments about people. Always, ever since I could go live, we've always done that. You know, um, I noticed somebody in Sharon saying, oh, she's sure taking a copying you, Sharon. She's doing parodies, trying to be like you, playing trivia, trying to be like you. Actually, if you go way back in my live streams, you'll see I was doing trivia long before Sharon, but I'm willing to bet throughout history, people were doing trivia. I mean, I was accused of copying Sharon because I read a book. I would never copy Sharon's parodies of people with cancer or self-harming. Those aren't parodies. That's just making fun of somebody with malicious intent. And I don't understand. There's enough room on YouTube for everyone. But the legit logical question is, if I was such a problem for him. Why would he be in the community that I was in? Ah, and that's and secular, he goes, he's got the nerve to talk about my mental health when he was talking about tasing his own child. I mean, tasing your own kid? Tasing your own kid? And that's not the first time he said some weird shit about, you know? I mean, secular. It's not like she lives with you. It's not like you see her often. You shouldn't be on live streams. That's a problem to all kinds of people. Oh, secular. Man, I do think secular was a big part of a lot of the shit that happened in this fucking. I'm telling you, that time Oral Ollie came into Miss Passions and said, hello, comrades, stuff like that. Um, that's what secular says. I think he forgot to, you know, Luna, I can honestly tell you, I'm not anybody in anybody's back chat. I don't clone people. I've never cloned a person in my life. Never in my life have I cloned a person. I mean, I've had sock accounts so I could see what people are saying about me. I have one now. I'll tell you the name of it because I had a hi crying red. Look at you guys here. Trivia people. Let's do some trivia, you guys. You wanna? These ones are kind of hard. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know what sucks too is right. I have one. You guys want to know what it is? I'll tell you. Well, I'm not gonna tell anybody because then people will know. They'll block it. They'll block it. It doesn't say anything. It's just so I can see. Although it has said stuff, and it's pretty clearly that it's me. Is that really Vern? Nobody has to block him if that's really Vern. Is it? Is that really Vern or is that a clone? If that's really Vern, I'm glad he's here. But is it really him? That's my curiosity. Don't block, but can one of my mods click on the no, it's not him. Oh, all right. You know who it is? Probably secular. We'll block him. Fuck it. Oh, somebody already did. Let me guess. Was it Night Owl who blocked him already? She's getting so good. She's so good. It's getting so good. Whoever it was, you did the right thing. Just so you know. Was it you night out? Yeah, you did the right thing. Just so you know. I do know about timing people out though, Cassidy, by accident, because I did it to Chosen One community. Remember that time? Hate that too. Yeah. Oh, that was you? What was your account? Who? Secular? Socular? Sexilar? Succular? Toe succular? Toe succular. Hey, you guys. Did you guys used to watch Laverne and Shirley? Oh, but Current Affairs is from England. Current Affairs. You know what I love from England? First of all, let me just tell you. There's a number of things. 99, 99 ice creams. I love. Okay. 99 ice creams. I love. Meat and potato pies. Chicken and mushroom pies. Chips and split peas. And I bought some split peas. You know what I have and I still haven't eaten it yet? Oh, Current Affairs is still here, right? Could be talking about fucking yes, Current Affairs does have a channel. He's still here, right? You didn't block him, did you? With your block happy fingers. With your block happy fingers. Downton Abbey. Those people had to do that show. They really couldn't afford the upkeep of that place anymore. Is it? Of course it is, Crying Red. Yeah. Current Affairs is a man. I believe. You blocked Current Affairs? Nuh-uh. You did not. You did not. Did you really? Ugh. I don't even remember. Ah. Wait a minute. SC, read me. Read me. No channel is a... Yes, it is. It is. Current Affairs is. I only saw one video on their channel, and they may have taken it down. Yes, they are. The one I just unblocked had purple avatar, but I think they had a backup account. That was my account. I think they're the real deal. Yes, let's give them a try. Let's give them a try. You know, Night Owl is sniper of YouTube. Sniper of YouTube. Don't block Current Affairs. Let's leave Current Affairs right now. We good. Yeah, we good. I love Night Owl. I didn't have a crush on Alex Trebek, but I do say it like Alex Trebek. I always have to say it like that. Trebek. Now they had that lady who was Blossom doing it. You know what I'm talking about? Is Current Affairs still here? I can leave that. You're wonderful. I love you. Seriously. But I gotta know that Current Affairs is secure, because if he's not, then I just went all through the whole meat and potato pies thing for nothing. And I really think it's a real one, because he's never told here before. But was he the Vern Vision one? I don't know that one. I mean, that's kind of strange. I could see that being Vern, though. Really being Vern. Just a made-up one. Alex Trebek. I thought you were a guy. Oh, no. You said ladies. Oh, Vern Vision account was mine. Oh, why Current Affairs? What are you trying to do? What's kind of funny now, though, that I think about it, when you go electric chair, CIA, Homeland Security. Really, Current Affairs? What's up with that? Is that so you can stay current on all the affairs? You know, there is such a thing as current jam, you know. Current jelly? Jam? Jam? Jelly? Current. I really only ever heard of them really in England, though. Yeah, right. And current affairs, currently current affairs. But you must stay that way. Otherwise, we have quick fingers here. And I don't mean like, you know. What's wrong with me? Does anybody know where I was about to go with that? Horrible. Horrible. That's how Jewish people say horrible. And Luna. Horrible. Horrible. I'm not cutting on Luna at all. I'm not. Say it isn't so. It isn't so. Hey, Current Affairs. I'm gonna need to know about meat and potato pie. You likey? Me too. You know what else? Curry on chips is good. You know, they put shit on, not shit on chips, but stuff on chips that you really wouldn't even think goes on chips. And when I say chips, I don't mean potato chips. I mean like chips that they make in England. And they put curry. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Really, Kyra? Oh, why? You know. Why? What happened earlier? Yep, they put split peas. They put fried rice on chips. Egg and chips. Bean. Baked bean. Chips. Everything on chips. Oh, but it's good. Curry is different in England. The food is so different in England. At least it was. Cornish? What's that? Is that a Cornish hen in that? Because I don't like Cornish hen. I don't like those. But I do like a sausage roll. And I don't like steak and kidney pie, but steak pie, yes. Meat and potato pie is so one of my favorite. Oh yes, that's so good. So good, so good, so good. So good. So good. Cheese and onion. Cheese and onion. Pasty. Oh my god. Is it pasty or pasty? Pasty or pasty. So short A or long A? Pastry. Ah. Cadbury fingers. Oh my god, but I don't like steak and kidney. Chicken and mushroom pie. Oh my god. And they really, really, really used to wrap it up in pasty. So I forgot. Whatever it is, it's so good. Sausage rolls. Oh my god. And I can't even imagine how much the price must have gone up to now. A flake bar, a mint arrow. Prawn bacon flavored crisps. I was really big though into the fried rice and chips. See, I like a split pea and chips. Is that what is that called? A split, right? I mean, has anybody ever had split peas and chips? And I don't mean potato chips. And in order to have the chips taste right, you really have to have a chip pan. You gotta have a chip pan, you know, because the chippies are using the same oil. So they know that it's, you know, it's the chippies. The chippies. And if you have like chip buddy, thank you. Is your main account the one with the purple? See? The one you first came in here with? Because I unblocked that one. I did unblock the purple. The first one you came in here with is unblocked. It's purple. If you make a chip buddy, okay, what that is butter, and blue Chelsea logo. I only have you in here as current affairs with a purple avatar prior. The second. Oh no, you're talking about pasties. The purple one is the first one you came in here with. I don't know that I ever saw you. I mean, I've seen you before, yes. And but let me just go on about these chip buddies, okay? Now, I don't know how many people like salt and vinegar on their chips. And when I say chips, I don't mean potato chips, okay? I mean like oh, okay. All right, it's probably gonna kick me out. Hold on. There is no video of you. Okay, hold on. Not there is a video on, but there's no comment. I don't see it. So can we just keep going on this one for now, and then I'll try to figure it out because it'll kick me out. It really will. Vinegar on chips, yes, salt and vinegar on chips. And the best way though to have them is a chip buddy, because you put the bread, you know, like bread, not toast, you know, bread, and you butter it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but who's PW? A PW. Prisoner of war? I'm never gonna get this out, and I'm dying for one now. Like when I was growing up, and I heard later on in life that it wasn't good for you if you, not, you know, whatever, but that it builds bacteria or something if you have a butter dish. But see, I think if you have a butter dish and you cover it, it should be good, right? I mean, my mother was from Earlstown in England. She went through World War II, and I mean, I didn't get my mother. Somehow, I probably still don't get my mother. I mean, she's passed away, but I guess back then, when your neighborhood, I'm not funny. Please just love me. Just love me. Please just love me. All I want to do is get to chip buddies. Yes, right. Current affairs. Stop. Stay not like that. Yes, I know, but you can't do that because that is inciting. It's inciting. I gotta get rid of that one. See, that's what I had to do. Because that will incite. I know. I'm not trying to be a dick. Current affairs, which means you neither. Right? Right. You're the one who told me that person wasn't worth my time. Now, suddenly, they're worth your time cloning. Right? 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 That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. To just remind each other of things. Right? Great. Awesome. Yeah. I don't know how old you are, current affair, or if you probably, I'm sure, have relatives that went through World War II. Wow, you gotta get up early for work at a pizza place, Cassidy? Whoosh. It's fucking early. Is it a chain place? I mean, I know you're the manager and stuff, but I guess, some people, they get up early and they want to be taking their time, straightening their hair and shit. I'll be all like, yeah, yeah, I'm going like this. Sorry. Just kidding. Hey, current affairs, you're not mad at me, are ya? Don't be testy. It's taking the piss. All right. I'm gonna call a roll call, but I'm gonna need 33 indications of 33 people in this room right now. Say here. Here. Come on, we're taking in roll call. Number 34. Here. Come on, guys. Oh, you're the owner, operator. Look at you go. Look at you go, girl. I'm gonna say 5:15 a.m. Hi, Kelly Kane. Hello. We're just talking about a bunch of shit that I never get to finish. Because these guys. Sorry, no, sir. Anyway, Chip Buddy. So good. Now, my mother had a butter dish. I don't know about you guys. 5 hours behind you guys, right? You ever remember, like, on the trains, right? Current affairs? And they would give out, I don't know, you could buy them or they gave them out. I can't remember. And they were like cucumber sandwiches. I still love watercress. Do you eat watercress? Watercress buddies. They're buddies. They're cucumber buddies, watercress buddies. What else? I think even just cheese. Yeah, I don't know. They were so thin. Remember current affairs? Buddies or sandwiches? You don't like watercress? I like watercress. I do. Salt on it, butter. I even like my ham sandwiches with butter, lettuce, and ham. No cheese. Butter, lettuce, and ham. Watercress is like, what is it like? I want to say alfalfa sprouts, but it's not really. It's watercress. Looks like little four-leaf clovers. Years ago, I think they used to sell them. Do they still have double-decker buses? Watercress is alfalfa sprout. That's what it is. Alfalfa sprout. Yeah, alfalfa sprout. Is that what I said already? They look like little 45. Oh, is it from cabbage? See, that explains why I like it. I like it with butter, salt. I don't recollect putting pepper on there. My mother would make me egg on chips. Mmm, that's good. That shit's good, you know. Egg on chips. Mmm, with beans, beans and toast, egg on chips. The fuck is this? Mm. And their bacon was slab bacon. I forgot what I just asked you. Current affairs. Ain't that fucked up? Literally just forgot it. What did I say? You don't have to put 50p in the Lucky box anymore, though, right? Which I really think that is the way to go. Like, first of all, they had 2 mail deliveries. Okay. Morning. Oh, double-decker buses. I remember now. Double-decker buses. I used to love to sit right in the front and pretend I was a bus driver. And they had Lucky boxes, and then they had like back on the TV, you had a coin slot where you put it in. Did people own those TVs or were they returned to somewhere? How did people get those TVs? And the phones even had a coin slot in your house. Like you paid as you went, but it was in your house, which was kind of cool. You knew to keep that change around for like when the TV would shut off. It ran for a while, like a couple of days, you know, and then you would put 50p in it. I loved living in England. I know that's probably gonna get a couple of my I hope not, because I am dual citizenship. Believe me, I have pride in both of my citizenships. I do. But I heard somebody tonight talking about, World War II and you know, just spouting. And my sister is on the run. No way will I help her. That's so random, crying man. My sister's on the run. No way will I help her. How about me? I'm on the lam. I'm British. Current affairs comes from the south of England. He's posh. I knew that. I knew that even when I asked you if you came from Wigan. I knew that the person that was in the chat room that night that was talking, I think it was a woman that was talking about Wigan, that wasn't you. I know the difference between the south of England and the north of England. And the south of England, they're posh. Want to hear a funny story, current affairs? I mean, it wasn't funny at the time. It's probably still not funny. It's really fucked up, actually. Oh, dual citizenship. I'm dual citizenship. I have, yeah, you're from, no, 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 the south of, Cassidy, are you in England? No. Right, Wigan is in the north. God, I love England. I'm telling you now, And you know what? And I'm not gonna. I don't know much about how it is now. I didn't go back after a certain point in my life, but I really think that Brexit. I mean, when they made not the Brexit, not leaving, but making them be in it was some fucked up shit because there was a loan during World War II that America and the U.S. Now, so the U.S. was supposed to back. Um, you're quarantined? Really? I know. Why still? Um, was supposed to back Britain. Let me just tell you, I'm a history. I love history. I love history. And I will give credit where I do, and what we're talking about now is this. England, you could go across England in 3 hours, I think, from one end to the other in 3 hours. And uh the power of speech. Did you? I mean, yeah, the power of speech, the power of words really, really, really should matter. And I'm not gonna say matters because I've heard some people say some pretty dumb shit that were leaders. Uh, I always laugh. It's a line uh, in The Wizard of Oz, where I think it's the straw man or scarecrow says something about they'd erect a statue of him if he had a brain or something, uh, something like that. And why a lot of people without brains have statues made of them, which is so true. Are you guys talking about current affairs? No, current affairs right here. Can you see current affairs? There's a person named current affairs. I was like, I used to say, for Rachel Reed, I'd go RR. And my friend that was in the chat, he goes, why do you always say RR in between your words? RR. Like I was a pirate or something. But I was just using her initials. Named Rachel Reed. I was just saying RR. And he'd say, why do you always say that? RR. RR. But I didn't quite say it like that. I just go, right, RR? RR. Which is kind of funny, I guess, right? Right? RR. You know what I mean, RR. Bill O'Reilly is like was Bill O'Reilly on Current Affairs? I kind of thought it was Maury Povich or some shit. R R matey. See, I'm from the north of England. Current Affairs already looks down on me. Posh motherfucker. I don't know where. See, Current Affairs, I'm not as crazy as you thought, right? There's nice people in here. 35 watching, which is great. I really think so because, it doesn't go down, it just goes up. And I think that's wonderful. Even if they're not speaking, they're still listening, and that's really cool. Oh, they brought it down to 33. They were like, "Fuck you, bitch. Two of us are leaving." Sorry, sigh, sigh. Remember that from fucking Scooby Doo? Thank you, Karen. I got jokes. I got skills. I got languages. I got mills, mills, mills. Fucking wheat mill. Fucking what are they called? Windmills. I got windmills. Cat, my great buddy, like Rachel is too. Where's Cat? Catherine Guthrie. Cat, meow meow. You guys, one time I cracked myself up with one of my own parodies. And I still think it's funny. Sweet! Did it right, huh? See? I can call peg like anyone. I don't even know any. Sweet! Meow meow. I just learned how to do that. I was real shitty at it before. Not like I'm real excellent at purring now, but it's a little better. I sound like I'm gonna run out of breath. I don't know. Fuck it. It's ridiculous ways of trying to purr. Current affairs is probably like, what the what? Anyway, look at it. I'm funnier than Vern. A lot of people I watch are a lot more boring than me. Be honest with you. Unless they're talking about me, I'm really not interested. Oh, here I am laughing at my own jokes. Gotcha. But as long as I made someone laugh, myself and crying red, hopefully others. I laugh at my own jokes, but I mute myself so that I don't seem strange. Well, the other night, I said, I'm pretty sure I came before a hot mess. Think about how that sounded. She said, that's what they all say. I was like, oh. Thank you, Cassidy. Nice vacation somewhere cool. Yeah, the ocean while it's hot on the sand, cold in the water. I love that. Cool drink chilling in my right hand. Toes in the sand. 'Cause when the sun goes down, we'll be grooving when the sun goes down. You're feeling alright when the sun sinks down. Over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down. Then you get those drums. Do, 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 do. You know, those drums, kettle drums. I don't have one here because if I did, I'd play it for you. It's a given. Not funnier looking though. So Chip Buddy is made up when what you have to do is the butter really has to be melted. But, you can get away with not melted. I don't mean in a pan. I mean soft. Now, I do like stuff like I can't believe it's not butter and stuff. My mother was always a real butter fan until Country Crock came around. She liked Country Crock. My mother is and was purely English. She still had, now for an English person, no offense to anybody here who might be English, a good set. Look, you even spelled it right, Cassidy. That's awesome. I would go, I'm a real big fan of Disney World. Poor Goofy when I'm there. Because I love Goofy. And when I see him, I say, Goofy! Goofy! I love you, Goofy! Sorry to anybody who was wearing anything in their ears this time. Got a little excited and I thought about Goofy. It's all right. It's going to be okay. It'll come back. The hearing will come back. But I do follow him around. Not often. You know who was really mean to me? Which I guess looking back now, I guess that was his persona. But I felt he went a little overboard. The Beast. Now, fine. I'm no Angela Lansbury, but I'd have to say you could have at least been a little nicer to me. Snoopy. I like Tweety and Snoopy. I thought I saved a beagle before. Beagles have separation anxiety very badly, and this one chewed a hole right through the wall, motherfucker. Somebody stranded it on the side of the road. It was sad. Or maybe it was lost and I just picked it up and brought it further away from home. I really hope it got good home. I mean, I brought it home. And then the lady said it went to a good home. Those were the days, my friend. We hope they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. This is the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. Yeah, remember that song? I love that song. I used to sing that song at the top of my lungs when I was little. Like when you were little and you would go outside like 5 in the morning or something? Like now, like if you were having a sleepover, Mars. I don't want to go there. Fuck that. Vern's there. You said it earlier. I ain't going there. Yins could have Mars. Anybody know who sang that song? Those were the days. Once upon a time, there was a time when we used to have a glass or two. I can't remember the rest of it. Let's bounce to Mars. Vern's there. I told you. I want to know how old current affairs, so I know like what he has in common. Cassidy, we all think that you're like this really, really young person, but you know it's not. It is not because they're on the roof. Yeah, it could be with that, but it's not. It is not because they're on the roof. It is, those were the days, my friend. We wish hope they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. But you're thinking of, if I was a rich man, yada dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dum. All day long I did it dum. Oh, you're a young and current affairs. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yada dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dum. If I was a bitty bitty bum, something very very wealthy man. Bum 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 ba bum bum. I'm not your baby doll. It's Mary Hopkins who sang Those Were the Days. Mary Hopkins. I love Fiddler on the Roof. I was in Fiddler on the Roof, okay? I was Bielka, the youngest daughter. I'll never forget it. Never forget it. I missed my boat too when I could have been thank you. I don't remember all of it. One of my favorite songs though from that is I can't sing it that good. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and tears. Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did they? Such a great song. Such a great song. Such a great scene. Such a great movie. Such a great play. Yep, I was Bielka. And I remember I was little. And I was the youngest daughter. And the guy who played the role was Jerry Rubin. But he really did look a lot like Zero Mostel. Oh, thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, we don't need any of that anymore. It's no big deal now. We already got over it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's so beautiful. I mean, the play was so beautiful. I remember like the year before, I told you guys the story before, that during the nightmare scene, when the one, I can't think of her name, and she was screaming, Tevia! Tevia! And she was on stilts. Man, she was on stilts. And it was at this dinner theater, and they had fans on her. Oh, happy birthday, current affair. Hi, Bethany. Uh, and like they had these like blue lights on, you know, the neon lights, and her outfit hid the stilts. And I mean, this lady, because they would really have the same people play the roles every year, except like me, like I was new. Because the year before, they had to remove me. I do know the song Stand By Me. We will, not your baby dog. When the nights are cold and the day is long and the something. Oh, I won't be afraid. I can't I can't remember. Won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Right? Oh, okay. I don't know now. That was never really one of my faves. But everybody has different tastes, and that's wonderful. Respect yourself. Nah, 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 nah. And if you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody gonna give a good kahoo. Nah, 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 nah. Respect yourself. Nah, nah. Remember that one? I know, right? Yeah, very pretty, huh? Pretty, pretty people. My sister, Kara, she used to play Kava. Kava. She would play Kava in Fiddler on the Roof. And she would do the scene with the brooms. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Oh, make me a if Papa make him a holler from Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, it doesn't matter. Anything, whatever. And then, no, you didn't. Let me guess. Who is it? Tell us. I can't guess. I want to say somebody with the name Red. Did he play banjo and have red hair? Am I on to something? I'm feeling psychic. Did he create Knowing Banjos? Did he compose that? I feel psychic right now. Yeah, radio show. Wolfman Jack? Oh, guitar. Not banjo. Could be, though. You think if you played one string instrument. Dang. What was his name? Orville Redenbacher. Nope. Stupid. That was popcorn. And then my sister, when she was Hava, like Hava, it was Hava. Oh, Doug Duger, I don't know him. It was just Hava. And she would say, oh, you have to do a little deep dive on him. What's the word I'm trying to say? Like when you like pay homage to. And Tavia didn't want her to marry the guy who was just like can't think of what I mean. Not like a seamstress, but you know, he would sew and fix things. He was just, you know, Tavia wanted her to marry that butcher. Forget his name. No, I do not. Why would you like to put a little in me? No, I'm only kidding because you're English, you're not Italian. See how sick I am? Sick. I'm a sicker, you say. So then, oh, the Righteous Brothers. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. Boom, 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 boom. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. Bum, 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 bum. That's Jimmy Page on guitar. I'm trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, baby, you know it. You've lost. What have you lost, you guys? Come on. Oh, Scottish. Scottish. Vile. Survivor Vile. Survivor Vile and her consa. That's right. That love and feeling. We all know that song from, what was the other song they did though? In Ghost. Was it that? It wasn't that. What was the song from Ghost? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Stupid song. Does anybody know what Broadway play that was from? Hello, the Killing Monster Radio. That's it. Unchained Melody. How's that go again? You don't have to tell me the words because you know I'm going to sing it, but I don't know the words unless you tell me them. I can't think of it. Oh my God, the words. Please tell me the words. I write the words that make the whole words, not words, world. World. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger. Right. Oh, feel your touch. Look, I have a microphone. A long, lonely time. And time goes on. Sing with me. So slowly. And time can do so much. Now listen, I'm going to guess the answer to this is no. Are you still mine? Carol, I love her. Not if you can't sing it. Monster. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Remember that, Carol Burnett? Miss Carol Burnett. I miss him. Tim Conway. He was my man. Tim Conway. You got a set of lips on you then, I'm saying. I don't like Hee Haw. Did not like Hee Haw. Is that what Mini Pro was on? Remember a one ring-a-dingy, a two ring-a-dingy. Oh, remember Benny Hill? Current affair knows Benny Hill. Slap that guy in the head. That little guy. Benny Hill was good. I like the young ones. The young ones. La la la, the young ones. Young ones. Never be afraid. Wick. My name is Wick. You're very rude, Vivian. I like their words. I thought it was sad they died in the end. Best way though to end the show is this. Remember the show on the buses? What buses? Gypsy Bloodline. What was that sign that Cher used to sing? Gypsy something. Is it really? What's ASMR? A sexual man. Rolo. Sexual man Rolo. Remember Rolos? Those were good. What happened to Rolos? Is there still Rolos around? I like Rolo. I am playful. Meow. Not a friend. Why are you orange now? How many accounts you got, motherfucker? So that's cool. I love you. Do you wear a kilt? Flirt amongst yourselves. Hi, Justin. I don't know. I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, let's not put down Mary Mary. I like Mary Mary. I don't wear a kilt. Thank God. I don't know that I would like to date a guy who wore a kilt. I'm just saying. I think it would be weird. I mean, maybe if it's more of like a skirt, you know what I mean? Like it's a skirt, but it's shorts. So it's like a skirt. Is that what they're called? A skirt? Like if you're gonna wear a kilt, I think you should have some nice, you know, boy shorts, are they? Like, those jockey shorts, whatever they are. Do you know what I'm saying? Not tighty whities. Ew. Tighty whities under a kilt. I mean, let's be for fucking real, okay? I think maybe some nice, what are they called, you guys? Not tighty whities. Not tiny whities. They're underwear, but they're like shorts, and they're nice and they're cute. Boy shorts or something. I mean, maybe that's what they call when girls wear them. I don't know. Boxers, but they're tight. Yes, but they're not. No, but they're boxers, but they're underwear. Yeah, like boxer shorts. Like they're tight. They're underwear for boys, man. Not boys. Yeah, boxer shorts. Am I speaking blah blah tongue? Blah 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 blah. Boxer briefs. Boxer briefs. Thank you very much, Cassidy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Boxer briefs is what it is. So you get yourself some nice boxer briefs. Now, I don't know what color a kilt is, but underneath, we don't want your fucking boxer briefs to be, Scotch plaid color. Okay? And not red. Blue would be okay. I don't care about Scottish tradition. Tradition, I don't care about Scottish tradition. What I'm saying is, no, that's English. I'm saying that you've got to wear some briefs. Briefs. Boxer briefs. No dangles, please. No dangles. Them boys need a house. In the words of Kramer. Please. I don't want you fucking playing bagpipes while your bagpipes are swinging. I'm all set. What if a fly flies up there while you're playing your bagpipe? What are you gonna do then? You don't know. It could happen. A mosquito. You're playing your bagpipe in this tall peat grass. Oh, Donny boy. Does anybody know a nice Scottish song? See, that's what it's all for right there. That's what I do this for. Is that. This is scare dogs. I'm back. Whose age? I turned 94. Aww. 54. Not 94. But I can understand the confusion. 54. But I do look 34, in my own opinion. I'm cooking right now. Okay. Just. Oh, thank you. She may be wanting to behead us now. Funny night. Yep. 1968. 68, feeling great. 69, feeling fine. 67, I'm in heaven. It was all gearheads and such. I'm making salmon. No, I was born in 68. I was born in 68, Cassie. Thank you, Current Affairs. Thank you very much. I was born in 68. Yes, crying red's very pretty. We're all beautiful. Look at us. Okay. There's a lot of people. I'm not gonna tell everybody else who was born in 68. Can't do that. I mean, not that it's mean to be born in 68. I think it's great to be born in 68. I get to like all the best music and shit. Oh, thank you. 46. See? We're only as young as we feel. I guess. I don't know. How old did you say you were, Cassidy? I know in Current Affairs he's a youngin'. Not at, I know, she's about like 22. Not 54. I know, I don't even think I feel like I'm 54 either. Honestly, I just don't. I feel like the same as I always did. I'm like always the same me. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm old or anything. This fucking dog can't allow me one napkin. Flirt amongst yourselves. Hi. It's just John going. Somebody said, oh, no, I don't think anybody said they were leaving. Instagram. I don't use Instagram. Get the hell out of here. I made salmon. I don't know. How about in life? We are living in a vacuum. That's what the ghost in the machine is, I know. A vacuum. It's a vacuum that brings all of our molecules together, our atoms, and makes you, you, me, and everybody who they are. It's the ghost in the machine. Dus machina. Dus machina. Dus machina. Dus machina. Not just YouTube. That's the God particle. And what they want to figure out with CERN, in my opinion, is how to destroy that ghost in the machine. That vacuum that brings those particular molecules that are encoded with DNA. That's why there's DNA. It's so that they can find each other. You know, you don't match, move along. DNA is the ghost of the machine, and they want to try to blast apart a bunch of atoms that are encoded to be together throughout however long they're supposed to be together. Which is all what keeps it together is static electricity. And that really doesn't die, but it might be that the DNA and the atoms are encoded, and it might not have anything to do with the static electricity keeping them together. Oh, well, that's the point, is to think that way in order to be able to live your life in a way where you're not angry and people aren't angry. It's to hope. All throughout the Bible, they have stories of people where their faith was tested. And they never say what happened after they died, like Job or whatever, right? John the Baptist. They never went into what happened after he died. There might be nothing, you know? But it's that faith. Me? I've been to London. But I do love London. I do love England. I think my life would have been so different there. It was, you know. Oh, that sucks, Cassidy. But you got a lot of time before lunchtime, right? Yeah, it has great value. So it's really all up to us. We are the masters of our own destiny. It's all in how we see it. We can give up. Some people do, you know. Thank you, Current Affairs. I appreciate that. But I guarantee you, they don't even know. We don't know. The only thing we know is how people here feel. I bet, Cassie. It's the only thing we can count on is how we feel. Our emotions, good vibes and bad vibes, things that we read and they say, oh, that makes me feel sick, and things we can tolerate and deal with. That's what's real. You're real. Your emotions are real. Your emotions are real. It's okay to have emotions. You know, nobody's bipolar because they're too happy or too sad. And yes, misery does love company. Do you know why? Because they're sad and they want some company. That's all it is. I mean, some people, they want to interpret that into the way they want to perceive that saying as it seems fit. But let's just look at it logically. Misery loves company. Yeah, because they're sad. Bet you there's been a lot of people who are miserable, looking around, hoping to find some company. Not to make miserable, but just so they didn't feel miserable anymore. You know, I notice a lot in this world. They're starting to really victim blame. I mean, really victim blame. Really victim blame. To have no empathy at all. And in actuality, it's so illogical. They're regressing. And I don't feel bad about pointing it out. Common sense is common sense. I didn't see that, but all I can say is that 3 people who were deemed crazy by medical professionals were the people who like to call me kook and crazy and mentally ill. And I'm not. I'm not the best singer and I still sing. Okay. Doesn't make me crazy. Um, my feelings get hurt for me and my friend. Doesn't make me crazy. But I don't lie. People who can lie or block people that never did anything to them and let them hurt maliciously, that to me is indicative of crazy. But it's also indicative of people with no integrity, empathy, compassion. Not logical. Wow, really? So who's going against her? Yeah. All night current affairs. All I'm saying is life puts enough on people's plates. Nobody needs to add to it. Nobody really has the right to do that. It's upsetting apple carts, and there's a reason that phrase was made, is because people who upset apple carts are just that. And, you know, it is... If you don't like salmon, then I don't know what to tell you, because that's what it is, buddy. Feel like you eat it that fast? No way. No way. Did he really? Did he really say that about JWJ? No way. Really, Night Owl? Wow. She's not blocked here. Did he really say that to her? What a dick. Wow. Now, I don't like what they supported each other through. But, wow. I mean, that's really fucked up. Did he really? Wow. What a shame. She was one of his biggest supporters, even though I think that was rotten that she was. When was that? I have to check that one out. That is so sad. He needs help. My stomach's still growling and I'm eating. Anyway, you guys, what a shame. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That was a shame. But it's 6:30. I've been on here for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go. My guys. Peace, love, and tacos, you guys. I really, really appreciate you all. I don't know. I don't think he's anybody to be saying that about anybody. Yeah, if he was acting like he cared, then that's a no-go. If he was mad, that would mean that she did something to him. If he was acting like he cared, it's just because he's being a dick. He doesn't want people to see what a cockroach he really is. Pointing the finger elsewhere so people don't see. And he doesn't even have to admit what a cockroach he is. He's a cockroach. Love you guys. Peace, love, and tacos. Keep smiling.